Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second installment in a series of videos where I am showcasing the machines that I have used during the 2022 PowerPC challenge to be successful in that challenge. This particular machine is out in the garage. This is my Powermac G5. Let's bring up the about this Mac. You can see that this one is a dual CPU 2 gigahertz. G5, 4 gigs of DDR memory, and a 75 gig spinner running vanilla Leopard 7.5.8. And again, the nature of this machine, when I need some privacy to get some stuff done, I come out here to my bench where my G5 is sitting, and I have the software that I use successfully to this day to upload to YouTube or whatever to create content. It's right here. I use iWeb to maintain and update my personal website, iMovie, and then in this instance right now, Screenflow to capture this computer's screen. Also, you have Photoshop 4 out on this machine to manipulate photos and all of that good stuff. And just in general, it's a very productive machine and space for me when privacy is number one. Along with that, all the usual characters that I spoke to in my first video are here as well. Discord Lite, you just can't beat it in terms of responsive nature of it. You can see here I've got my Tinker Different and MacYak Discords available, and just a fantastic piece of software through all of my machines. Let's see here. I've got Fox boxes that I utilize with a custom build of 10.4 and I use those again for those fat bloated websites like Amazon and eBay and what have you that just take a long time to load. This streamlines everything, keeps them relatively responsive, and just again a good piece of software as well. The ubiquitous InterwebPPC. This is the obviously the Powermac G5 build. And again, just love this to death. I love Mozilla-based browsers. It just allows me to use all of those features like mobile UAs and BluHell Firewall 2.5.3 on here, just to make it and keep it a nice, snappy, and responsive environment. Oh, what else do I got going on here? iTunes. That's a given. You all know how I feel about that. It's just such a great piece of software for streaming music and radio stations and what have you. And off camera, you can't see it, but the camera I'm using, this is an error correct aluminum Apple isight. And I personally, as much as I enjoy and appreciate clear, high-res footage, I really enjoy using old error correct equipment when I can. It's a lot of fun to create that, to create modern content with this vintage hardware. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving on. Oh yeah, I forgot about this TenFiveTube. Okay, we talked about this in the last video on that A1117 dual core 2 gigahertz Powermac G5. This is obviously an earlier iteration of the Powermac G5 line, but still, it plays YouTube very well using this application, courtesy of Wiknix. I don't know if I said it, this is version 5 of TenFiveTube, but let's go ahead and play some
I remember
video.
this is going back to high school. I had a Color Classic, and I brought it in just to show my friends because I was a dorky dork, and I had Doom on it.
There you go. And per that MacYak video, you can see Steve really liked showing off his computers at school because, per his words, he is a dork. There you go. Ooh, look at that face that Bruce has got going on. Yeah, Mike's pretty good too. Jay's looking dimed, looking good.
And I thought, oh, Doom is going to run well, and I brought it in, and my goodness, you can see.
Oh, I love those guys. They're so much fun to watch. So you can see, yeah, the app itself functions really well, even on this earlier iteration of a Powermac G5. Now, I will tell you that it doesn't run quite as well on earlier classes of machines. Single CPU iMac G5s, it's not that great on. I mean, it works, but you start to see drop off of frames and freeze ups and whatnot. And then it just gets progressively less effective, through Powermac G4s, dual processor, single processor, yada yada yada. you guys get the picture. Okay, so that in a nutshell is this machine. Let's go ahead and bring up iStats real quick. You can kind of see how it breaks down. You can see we're sitting at about 70, 80% on the usage on those CPUs. Screenflow recorder, obviously chewing up a ton of that. And yeah, just got a lot of neat things going on. Memory usage, you can look at that. I'm right up there. Yeah, about 50%. Cool. Anyhow, man, I just had the most fantastic dinner. It was slowing me down. It was delicious, but slowing me down. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you guys for being nosy and checking out what I have to say. This computer serves me very well, and I hope you enjoyed it. You get to see kind of how I utilize this particular Powermac G5 in this space so that it is functional and productive for me in 2022. I appreciate y'all. You have a good one. Thanks. Bye.